everyone. Welcome to episode 21.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 21
Our
of
podcast can legally drink now. Granted, 3 podcasts ago it could serve and die. We'll get into that later.
We'll get into that later. We'll get into that later. But welcome to episode 21 of Dumb People vs. Movies. This is a special episode this week. No, it's not.
No,
just
just normal one.
But okay.
But all of our podcasts are special.
That's true. Yeah, every week is an event.
True.
So this week we're reviewing Logan Lucky, the Soderbergh movie, and Richie's reviewing Dragonball Evolution later.
For movie bets.
But before we do all that, we introduce ourselves.
It's true. I'm Wylie, and Weston's not here today because he was feeling under the weather.
I'm Richie.
I'm Blake. I'm Dany. And now we go to Blake News.
You are Blake.
The news story today is that the Obi-Wan standalone film is finally in the works. Granted, Ewan McGregor's not confirmed to be playing Obi-Wan, which is kind of the only thing I'm worried about right now with this. But are you guys excited about this?
As long as it's not Rogue One.
Sounds kind of boring, to be honest. Because Obi-Wan's already like in the middle of everything Star Wars.
It's like
it's gonna be just like a redo of.
It's like we say we want Star Wars to take risks, and they do the safest
one
thing they could ever do.
Well, I mean, what would be a risk? Like
to not do something involved with the Skywalker trilogy, or
yeah, I mean
the original trilogy, or original characters.
Haters.
It's not.
Haters.
I mean, and it's probably going to be average.
No.
Or what if
could they possibly do?
A risk would be a standalone movie, but from Darth Vader's point of view. That would be pretty cool.
No, that's not a risk either, because
That would
you're
be
just making a movie based on another character everyone loves in Star Wars.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can say that about any character in Star Wars. They're all pretty
Exactly.
much
I want
really
them to do a movie where we don't know the character.
We meet a new character.
Yeah.
That would be pretty... well, yeah, I can see that. But then a lot of people would be like, oh, no, this is such a classic. You can't just introduce new people. You know what I mean?
That's what we like in Star Wars. This universe is huge.
Yeah.
And they keep making it small.
Well, it's not really. I don't want to say they're making it small. I mean,
Yes, they are.
Well, they've been telling stories in Rebels.
Yeah, but that's
and
kids.
Clone
It's like a
Wars,
kid show.
Okay,
No,
it's
it's
good.
not.
It's a good show.
It's a kid show.
Stop.
It might be a
But
kid
you're
show,
making
but
my
it's
point.
good.
People like that stuff.
It's not a good
That's
show.
good. That's
But they're
what
not
I'm
doing
saying.
it with their movies.
They will eventually.
Yeah, eventually, but they're not doing it now.
And then the new Star
And
Wars
the movies they
games.
keep doing are going to be bad. Rogue One is, at its best, mediocre, and then Han Solo is probably going to be garbage.
Honestly, I think they're going to start taking risks whenever people like us are in our 40s, because then our kids are be like, oh, what the heck is Star Wars? Oh, man, what is this new character? Oh, he's so cool.
But Star Wars came out in '77, and no one now says, "Oh, what is Star Wars?"
Yeah,
Everyone knows
I
what
guess
Star
I know
Wars
what you
is.
mean.
It's been around for 40 years now.
Yeah.
Yes,
What?
haters.
Well, are you actually excited about
I'm
it?
excited about this, yeah. Especially if Ewan McGregor comes back. It'll be
Well,
so
I mean, I think we can all say we're
You realize
excited.
the
But
movies that
what
Ewan
would it
McGregor-
be about?
Yeah,
Obi-Wan.
and you realize the
There'll be-
movies.
there's a lot between the end of Revenge of the Sith and the
Oh
beginning.
wow, really? Wait, so
Yeah.
haven't we got a movie that happens between Revenge of the Sith and
No,
New Hope
not
already?
really.
We didn't get one.
No. If you mean right before the beginning,
Yeah,
of
that's
New
the.
Hope, then
You mean the
yes.
movie that happens between Revenge of the Sith and New
Wait,
Hope?
would there
That's
be a
the one at
live
the
action?
very end.
Wait, yeah, what?
There's like,
Actually, I don't know.
there's like 20 years
Yeah, that's
between the end of Revenge of the Sith and the beginning of New Hope.
I feel like they'd like draw it out.
But the mystery is like
They have to.
something. I like the mystery of Obi-Wan just randomly being on this planet. And
Then,
being a
do you
hermit.
like the mystery of not knowing anything else about the universe because it's mysterious?
What? No, but
But
it's
the
a
thing
character
is-
I like. The mystery. That's the problem with Vader. That's the whole problem with the prequel trilogy. Is like they try to explain Vader's backstory and it made it worse. Made Vader a worse character.
No, and then making a worse character.
Would you want a Joker prequel movie from The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty cool.
No,
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awful.
I
You're
think...
just making my point.
Like you want to see him become Joker?
Yeah,
No,
he's like a magician,
Oh,
like falls
gosh.
into the vat
No.
or whatever.
Stuff. He does not fall in a vat though. It's makeup.
No, he does.
In this version, he doesn't fall in a vat.
Well, in the version now.
Well, are you talking about the
Jared
Jared Leto?
Leto,
I guess that one they could do a prequel because no one cares about his Joker. That's the thing. Like, I'd prefer a Jabba the Hutt movie because I feel like that would be way more riskier than an Obi-Wan movie.
No.
I think
Yeah,
it would
but-
be more risky.
It would be riskier, it'd just be
But,
worse.
but if
It
you're
would
gonna
be worse.
if you're gonna take
No, but the story behind it's like Jabba the Hutt's this like crime lord and it's like Godfather in the Star Wars universe. That's what the
That's a way exaggeration
And
of
I'm-
Jabba.
No, it's not a worse Godfather movie. It's Godfather in the Star Wars universe. It's like how Logan was Unforgiven in a superhero universe. It's probably worse than Unforgiven, but it's still a good movie.
Okay. I haven't seen Unforgiven.
I haven't either, but I'm just saying it's worse than Unforgiven.
I wouldn't say that. One of the best movies this year. So.
Unforgiven's like one of Clint Eastwood's best movies, though.
have you seen Unforgiven?
No.
Have
That's
you?
what we're talking about. No.
No, have you? Well, I haven't.
Yeah, I thought, yeah. But I don't know. I just like honestly, I'd be more excited if Obi-Wan was the first prequel, the first spin-off movie that was being made from Star Wars.
Problem is that we know so much about Obi-Wan. Like, is there a Star Wars movie without Obi-Wan? Except for the
Rogue
new
One
ones.
and Force Awakens.
Well,
Actually, Obi-Wan is in Force Awakens, so
His
never mind.
voice for
Yeah.
like 2 seconds.
So he's in it though, and he's probably Rey's dad.
Well, that we can hope. We can hope.
I mean, there's like a 99% chance.
Oh, not 99%, probably like 50. There's like 2 people it could be. So
We all know Luke doesn't do anything, so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We should take bets on it.
It wouldn't make
Luke or
sense. It
Obi-Wan.
wouldn't make sense if Obi-Wan was their dad, though.
It would.
Wouldn't?
What?
Why?
Because Rey wouldn't be in her 20s like she is if he was her dad. Maybe not her dad, but like her grandfather, maybe. I don't know. Because Luke's basically old enough to be her grandfather.
It's grandfather. It's grandfather then, yeah.
Maybe great-great-grandfather.
No, great grandfather.
With
Grandfather.
Darth Vader's your grandpa?
Yeah, grandfather makes more sense, I guess.
Because he's already dead in the first one.
So then
Like,
Darth
he's
Vader
like
would be
20.
her like great grandpa if it was Luke. Is that what you're saying?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
If it was Luke, Darth Vader would be your great-grandfather.
That's
Or no.
a different. Okay, this is a different topic. Yeah.
We're trying to justify.
But honestly, like, I'd be way more excited about the Obi-Wan movie if Rogue One and Han Solo didn't exist. Because then I'd be like,
Really,
okay,
just Rogue One.
Okay, it's the first spin-off movie. I can understand why they're doing Obi-Wan, but they're already doing 2 spin-off movies that are so closely tied to the original trilogy. And like now they're doing a 3rd one.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point they should do something else. Or at least do something else and then do Obi-Wan, come back and do Obi-Wan later.
I'm interested in the Obi-Wan thing because he has a lot of things. He has a lot of things in those 20 years between
Yeah,
those
but
2
I don't
movies.
care.
I think it's still
I
going to be a
care.
good movie though, no matter what.
I don't think it'll be
No,
a
I
good
think
movie,
it'll
no
be
matter
good.
what. Why? What possibly tells you that it would be a good movie right now?
Because Obi-Wan's the best part of Star Wars.
Oh yeah, but think about the only movies that Ewan McGregor has done as Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he's the best part of those movies by
Oh,
far.
horrible movies.
When was the last time I rewatched them?
Okay, they're still bad. I don't care when I rewatch them. Are you defending them now? Are you a
No.
prequel defender?
Not really.
You guys move on to Logan Lucky.
Yeah, we can move on a little bit.
All right.
Blake was like, thought we were going to be way more excited about it.
I'm just disappointed in you guys.
I'm not excited. I think it's going to be a good movie.
I wish Weston was here.
I mean, I am excited about it. It's going to be cool. The Star Wars.
It sounds more like
Weston would take my
episode
side.
3.5.
Yeah, he's talked about it.
That's what it sounds like. Episode 3.5.
Well, that's what they'll turn it into.
3.6 and 3.5.
Kathleen Kennedy
Because they want to do a trilogy, probably. So.
Oh gosh, no,
That's
no.
even way worse.
That's way worse. So,
It's
you
like
want the
20
same-
years.
You realize? So you want
They shouldn't do a trilogy on
the
it.
20 years between Revenge of the Sith and New Hope to have the same number of movies as the original trilogy,
Yeah.
and you think it'd be just as interesting?
Maybe not just as interesting, but I think it'd be better than
Oh
prequels.
gosh, no.
I think Obi-Wan
No,
movies.
no,
can be-
he's
But
not.
why would you take the best character, but still from the worst 3 movies?
Because he's a good character.
I see what you mean, but
Because like
I'd rather have
Obi-Wan is by far the best character in terms of like the strongest in the light side that you see besides maybe Yoda.
yeah.
Like he's the strongest in the light side in all 3 movies, and it'd be cool to see him try to battle with the light side and the dark side in these 3 movies because you know that the dark side knows he's still alive because he's the only one.
Yeah.
He's basically him and Yoda are basically the only 2 that survive.
Yeah.
And they'd be hunting him down. Maybe he'd have some air struggles too between if the light side is really the way it wants to go with things anymore.
Let me say that. I think there's ways they can make it interesting. My 2 points are, it should definitely not be a trilogy, because it'll turn into, like, Hobbit things, like, where they're trying to, like, put a bunch of filler in it, so...
But it's not, it wouldn't turn into Hobbit.
It was, it'd be like...
source material. Obi-Wan doesn't have source. They can
Yeah,
do whatever they want.
but it would be like, oh, we have to think of 3 whole movies worth of journey for Obi-Wan, when you really, at most, you would need 1. Just tell one good story would happen.
It should be a 1-movie thing, I think.
Second, my main problem is, yeah, they could do something really cool with Obi-Wan, and I would be more excited. But from what they've shown, they're probably just going to play it super safe and be like, oh, everyone will love this. It's just Obi-Wan with a lightsaber, and he's fighting stormtroopers at the end of the movie. That's probably just how it's going to end. So,
Or it could be fighting the Dark Hand of the Emperor or something like that.
what? So Vader?
No, I think not the Dark Hand. The
Who's
Dark
Dark
Hand's
Hand?
like it's usually a she, and she's usually like one of the Night Sisters, kind of like that.
It should be just Vader.
Kind of like that girl in Clone Wars, Richie.
Ahsoka?
No, not Ahsoka, the bad one. That's Count Dooku's apprentice.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like that, except better.
Ventress.
Yeah, Ventress, except better. That's kind of what the Dark Hand is.
Yeah, I guess.
I think it's called the Dark Hand.
But they'll
That's
probably
not
just
what
make
it
it Stormtroopers and Vader at the end. Kathleen Kennedy will come in there, ruin the director's vision. Like she always
Who's
does.
the director of this? I actually had it, but I just
They had it. No, it hasn't been confirmed. They just like said that this might be the director. So, and if it's not Ian McGregor, that makes it way worse.
Yeah,
So.
that's the big thing.
But it's gonna be him. You realize how many Star Wars?
I mean, he wants to do it too, which is
Well, he has all the leverage now, so he can ask for as much money as he wants.
he has all the fan backing too.
That's why he has all the leverage. Because if they cast someone else, oh my gosh, I kind of want to see that happen. Just so Kathleen.
They would-
can
well,
I
be-
think they would
lose.
cancel the movie
if they
if they didn't get Ian McGregor.
maybe. No,
But
Star
they
Wars
would.
is greedy enough. They'll still do it because they know fans will go no matter what. They could literally just say Star Wars. This is the worst movie of all time, and people will be like, "Oh my god, it's Star Wars," and they'll go see it. So
True enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
you ready for Logan Lucky?
Logan Lucky, let's do it.
All right, what a trailer. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. This is like the. I love this period of movies because
Yeah.
this is the time when we start getting like smaller movies and better movies mostly. I mean the movies.
I mean, I don't know about better.
I would
It's
say
better.
Yeah.
This is one of the better movies.
I agree, but better than summer movies better than summer movies.
Oh yeah,
So what you
definitely, obviously, yeah.
We've seen so many bad summer movies this year.
mean? That's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
there's been
we
lot
skipped a
good
lot
ones,
of them.
too. Yeah, we
so.
skipped the last 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, think about all the bad. We saw the Mummy, Transformers.
Yeah.
Well, the Mummy was not.
The Circle.
bad.
Oh, the Circle wasn't.
That
summer.
was
The Circle was summer, technically.
No,
No.
it was March or April. It was
Right,
April.
April.
But yeah,
It
like
hurts so
usually
bad,
the better
though.
movies start coming out around this time because they want They want to put contend for Oscars and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie is about these two guys. That
No
live in-
spoilers, though.
Yeah, no spoilers. About these two guys that live in Virginia,
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
The brothers.
They're brothers. Their last name is Logan, and basically they plan a heist to rob the National Motor Speedway in Virginia or something like that.
West
and-
Virginia.
I think the
The thing
thing
Oh,
is
it's in
actually in
Virginia.
Virginia. Because
Well, they
remember they
talk-
crossed the state lines.
Yeah, it's
They
Virginia,
kept
West
saying-
Virginia.
Yeah. So I think the National Motor Speedway is in Virginia, and they plan to rob it, and that's what the movie's basically about.
Yeah.
The heist. So, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
It was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. The comedy was good, but it wasn't forced, which I liked. I'm still, as we speak, deciding on what to give it, but I really liked this movie. It was refreshing. It was good, and I can't really think of any flaws that stick out. What do you think, Richie?
Yeah, I really liked it too. Like you said, the comedy is like, it's not like in your face all the time. Like it's just kind of in the background. I don't know about in the background, but it's like it's there and it's funny.
Yeah.
But the plot was, they there was a lot of character setup, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing. But the actual heist plot and like the reveal at the end is like pretty generic as far as
I
don't know.
I don't know if they're revealing.
Well, there's not. To be fair, there's not a lot you can do with the heist movie.
I don't think it was generic.
I think it's actually.
I feel like
it's a pretty unique heist film. I mean, the way
the location.
I don't want to get into spoilers yet.
But I think the way it ends,
and the way it happens is unique.
No, I think the way it ends is unique.
Yeah, I did too.
How?
Well, before we get into that,
we won't get into spoilers.
What do you think?
Yeah, or Blake, you can.
Well, I really enjoyed this movie too. I do think one big problem with the movie is that for a long stretch of time in between the heist stuff, it got really boring. With I personally felt bored. Like with the family stuff, it kind of got boring. I understand why they did it because it actually pays off in the end, but I was feeling a little bit bored in between.
But like I liked the father-daughter relationship.
I like all the family stuff because the stuff between the two brothers is like the funniest parts of the movie.
I'm not talking about the two brothers.
And I think the sister was really good too.
The other family, like
Roy.
Oh, like his ex-wife.
Yeah. I like Roy.
Roy, true.
Yeah,
the roles were reversed. Roy's like this good guy. His name's not Roy. What's his name? Like Chad?
I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Roy.
Yeah, really.
Roy's always a good guy, even in the office. He's had one bad mistake.
What? No.
I'm on Roy's side.
I hate Roy.
Well, he basically just played transformed Roy.
Yeah. No, remember he's like, I'm a car owner. I'm a used car owner. I drive fast cars.
No, that was. I'm not gonna get into.
That was funny.
Yeah.
No, okay. So I disagree with Blake. I wasn't bored once in this movie. I think it's the perfect length, and the ending. I like the ending. I don't think it was generic at all. Because I didn't see it coming. If it was generic, I probably saw it coming. So.
No. You haven't seen a heist movie that ends like that?
Well, name one.
What? I can't name. I can't name off the top of my head. I'm just saying I've seen that happen before. The diversion. Oh, they actually had it the whole time.
No, but that's not what happened, though.
That is what happened.
That's not what happened.
What?
Do we want to jump into spoilers?
No,
yeah.
Let me say what I thought. Okay. I liked it. I actually liked it a lot. I guess more than you guys.
I don't know. We'll have to see when the rates come because you might not.
Well, I was gonna wait for everyone else's rating and then give it a rating.
2.
But okay.
Spoilers.
He said it. You can't say anything.
No, that's not. It's not.
Oh. But
it's almost exactly double.
No, I think the character stuff is really good. I think it was a lot funnier than I expected. I was kind of expecting like a lot of missed jokes in this movie, but it was like I think most of the jokes hit. Almost all of them. And I think it was a unique setting too. That's what makes it good.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of that kind of setting. That's done well in movies. You know, it's like
plus the acting is really good too.
Yeah,
that's what I was about to say.
Really
like Channing Tatum is a legit good actor now.
Pretty versatile.
Weird.
And Adam Driver too.
Yeah. Well, he's amazing.
And Daniel Craig, like this. I love seeing his performance in Daniel
It was
Craig.
so bizarre seeing
weird.
Seeing that
he looked
character.
like a Borderlands character.
He looked.
Good.
He's just. I just seen Daniel Craig in that as that role. It blew my mind.
He's so different from a Bond character that's just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously in other things, but that's what he's known for.
Yeah.
And then he's so different from that. It's so awesome.
You know, I mean, Daniel Craig is a good actor though.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been acting for a while. Channing Tatum's the one that's like.
Because
I remember when he first became popular. It was like from the Step Up movies,
and he's in like
he was known as he was just known as like a Zac Efron type. Almost. Yeah, he was Zac Efron. Like, oh, he's just this guy who's really good looking and has abs, so he's a good actor. So they'll cast him and stuff. But then like he did the Jump Street movies, and you could tell he was growing as an actor.
Yeah,
and like he did Hail
Well,
Caesar.
Honestly, I could see a lot of parallels in this movie between Channing Tatum in like the way Tom Hardy would act in that kind of role.
That's not terrible. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. But Channing Tatum plays like he played in this movie he's supposed to play dumb and smart at the same time. I think he did it really well.
Yeah, he did.
It's just crazy to me. Channing Tatum's like a legit good actor now.
Yeah.
And it's not like they prettied him up too. Like they still made him look like everyone else. You know?
I mean, he was definitely a lot buffer whenever he was working on.
I didn't notice that.
You see, like,
yeah.
ripped
Or like when
But then
he's got like a kind of a.
It's not really that out of character.
I think he might have gained some weight for the movie.
He definitely
for the role.
He definitely did.
Because like he didn't have a shirtless scene or something dumb like that. You know what I mean? What the heck?
Yeah. Well, do you guys want to jump into spoilers?
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to just jump straight into the ending and talk about it, or
They didn't have the money though.
they did?
They still gave away all that money.
Yeah, they did.
But they just
yeah,
hid away some money that they didn't give away, and so the people thought they had given away all the money when they hadn't.
Yeah, but I guess.
I see what you mean.
They'd still given away the money. Like
No, but I'm just talking about the general thing where they do, it ended this way. Oh, but it actually ended this way.
But like, actually, the main character.
So,
knew it was
I think Tower Heist is like that.
So, no, okay, Tower Heist.
It is.
Do not compare this movie.
That's
to
what I'm
First of
saying.
all, Tower Heist is
It's a
terrible
common
movie.
heist thing.
It's a common movie thing.
No, it's not.
Plot twist. That's what you're
No,
complaining about.
not a plot twist. I'm saying, they get caught. The plan must have gone wrong or something
Wait,
like
so
that.
you have a problem with this ending, but not that third act of Baby Driver?
Shut up.
Oh my
How is that
gosh.
even comparable at all?
Oh, he's in jail, but it's only for 5 years, even though he killed a person. Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do we want to talk about?
true.
Do we want to talk about a war?
Was that Weston here?
Yeah. No, we couldn't do that. We could.
No,
that's
that
what
movie's
it's
way too flawed to talk about.
Let's just kind of
It's definitely no Cars 3.
let's go through the whole movie just
yeah.
slowly, and we'll talk about it as we go.
All right.
So, how does the movie open?
With the truck.
No,
Yeah.
with him and his daughter.
Him and his daughter, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we can skip that part. But then,
Yeah.
actually, no. But the thing is,
The
I like
daughter
that
is
daughter.
surprisingly good acting.
Yeah.
She could have been. She was good. Like she could have been really annoying. Like
She wasn't.
Like a lot of movies.
Like every kid.
Like a lot of movies when they have a girl or like just a little kid in, it, you're like, oh gosh, it's a little girl scene. But
It wasn't though.
she was actually really good. which
I
is
like the
surprising.
part where Channing Tatum was like telling her what tools to grab, and she was like giving it to him. That's how it opened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the part you liked.
That's not the only part I liked, but
okay.
that was a cool part. Like,
Yeah,
Even when they're talking about the song and whatever.
yeah,
John
Okay,
Denver.
yeah.
This famous song.
I had no idea
Country
what it was.
road
You don't know that song? You've heard that
I
song.
probably have heard it, but oh wait,
to
no,
a place. West Virginia. Did anybody else
That's so
cry
good
when
that
she
we're
sang
gonna get
it?
striped up
What?
too.
Did anybody else cry when she sang it?
No.
Me either.
It's okay if you cried.
No, I didn't actually.
You probably did.
I don't remember.
You did. You were
I don't
nervous.
remember.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
I don't recall.
Okay, we still haven't talked about. So what else? What else do we want to talk about? What about the actual heist? Do we like the actual heist?
I like Actual Heist.
I do.
I do think this is a weaker movie than Ocean's 11, personally. I like Ocean's 11 a lot, though. I mean,
I think
you've watched it, I know.
I haven't
You've
seen it.
Ocean's 11.
I watched
You
it.
should watch it. The cast is great in that movie, also.
No, the cast is
But-
amazing. Yeah, well, it's,
But I also just
I don't know. I have to watch it again.
like the setting for this one's way more unique than Ocean's 11, because Ocean's 11 is just like every other heist movie
But
where it's
I don't know, man. Like,
casino and stuff like that, and they rob the casino.
but Ocean's 11 is like just a cool movie. Just like everyone's really cool in it, and like yeah, you have Brad
George
Pitt and George
Clooney.
Clooney. So,
Brad Pitt.
but
God,
I think I think this movie. I don't know because Ocean's 11's been out for like 15 years or whatever, so it's hard to know how it's going to grow on just as a movie. But I feel like just initially, I think this movie might be easier to watch because it's just fun. It's first of all, it's funnier, and it's like you don't have to take the characters too seriously, and it's like the heist is almost secondary. Like Ocean's 11, yeah, the heist is the movie, but like the heist is kind
I
of
agree.
in Logan Lucky, like the heist is just almost kind of like the background to just the heist is like just there so you can actually spend time
Yeah.
with the characters.
I do see what you mean. One of my favorite parts was when Daniel Craig was drawing the chemistry on the wall. I was like, "How the
That
like,
was really good.
you didn't tell it. You expect us to believe that's going to work?"
Gummy bears and glue?
No, and then
Yeah.
it comes back out and then Adam Driver
Yeah.
catches it.
Oh, yeah, that was so funny.
Adam Driver just playing it like kind of clueless, but just like quiet at the same time. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I think he's just like a really good actor.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's in like Star Wars because I don't know. Like people made fun of him in Star Wars because he's kind of like the whiny guy and.
Well, he's just not who you expect to be under the hood.
Yeah, but I think he's legit good. I still need to watch like that Patterson movie he was in, but
I mean, he was great in Silence too. So.
oh yeah, dang.
That one, he's actually really good in Silence.
This is a hot take, but I think he's probably a better actor than any of the actors in the Star Wars original trilogy.
With the exception of Harrison Ford.
No, I mean
probably.
including Harrison Ford.
No, I don't think including Harrison Ford.
So, I mean, Adam Driver's already shown more range than Harrison Ford did in his career. And every Harrison Ford movie, he does the same Harrison Ford thing. He does. He's like, oh, I'm the outlaw guy with the gun in my right hand. Like even Blade Runner, he's that. And then
Cool guy adventure.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, but he's like, oh, I'm the cool cub, and I'm kind of an outlaw, and I'm gonna go against the grain.
We'll be on the Blade Runner later, but I disagree with that point. Blade Runner,
You can't admit like Adam Driver's already shown more range than Harrison Ford has.
I'm not gonna admit that.
You think Harrison Ford could have played this role?
I don't think Harrison Ford would want to play this.
No,
role,
but could he?
I think he could.
He's too old.
No, okay, no, I mean, it is like when he was young.
Good job, Richie.
No, okay.
She's too old.
Yeah, he can't even move now. He's like 8 years old. I love Adam Driver. My thing is, I just love Adam Driver. And now I'm like a huge Channing Tatum fan, apparently. He's really good in
Can
this.
you go back and watch Magic Mike?
You and every 16.
I might have to now. Is he good at Magic Mike?
People say he's good in that.
We should all watch it together.
Next movie.
No.
That's a trilogy.
It's true. Next movie bets.
Or it's a duology.
That's too.
Next movie bets.
No, it's actually a good movie.
But it's
I
actually a
think
good
people
movie,
actually
though.
like that. I think people
Or people like the first one, anyway. It's the same director, that's why. But yeah, well, that scene with the heist, I think the heist stuff, I'm glad they didn't spend more time on it, because they could have spent too much time on it.
Yeah.
And like, that's the only thing that annoys me with the heist stuff, because for the most part, you know that it's going to end well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when they try to like build like fake tension during the heist, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you usually know you're like, okay, it's still gonna get out of it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's one of the things with like Hell or High Water could be considered a heist movie because they're technically pulling off multiple robberies to try and set up this.
I think
they're doing a heist kind of
heists.
Yeah, multiple heists. It's not just one big heist.
And the movie doesn't focus on heist.
But it doesn't focus.
So it's not a heist movie.
But at the very end, it goes wrong. Like it doesn't go according to plan.
Well, it goes. We talked about it then, but like it goes for the audience, for the viewer. It's a satisfying ending.
I'm saying it doesn't go right for the brothers, though. Like the people.
I'm saying it like goes right for the viewer. Because when you're watching a movie, a heist movie, you want it to go well, right? You want them to have the money at the end.
Well, yeah.
And Hell or High Water, it's not like, as a viewer, yeah, it might have been satisfying that both of them get away, but you kind of feel like Ben Foster shouldn't get away with it. He kills people.
Yeah.
In the movie, but yeah, we talked about it during that review. That's why I feel like it's satisfying. Okay. But that's not the kind of movie it was.
Yeah, it was more of a drama.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it could be considered a heist movie.
No.
It could be.
I think so.
Because
you consider every movie where someone robbed, like Pulp Fiction is a heist movie now?
That's not it's not like heist movies aren't robbing. It's like robbing to get a specific amount of money to do something with it.
What are they doing?
They're buying their phone back. Oh, well, they never tell us what they're doing with it.
Exactly.
The thing I think they're doing is he's trying to get money for the lawyer. Like that's the last thing you see whenever they're talking about money.
He lets him move.
Yeah, he does, but he got the
and
money.
He moves over there.
Yeah, to move because he got the money.
But he doesn't hire a lawyer or anything.
I know, but that's just what I was saying. Like,
so it wasn't for that purpose.
I think I agree with you, Blake.
I got one.
Okay, it's not a heist movie. It could be. It's a heist-like movie. Okay, why are we talking about Hell or High Water though?
Well, because it's a great movie, but
yeah,
it's good.
What else
I
do you want to talk about?
I like the scene where they first met Bang. That's
Bang. Joe Bang.
Joe Bang, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like the
Daniel Craig, Joe Bang.
His brothers are hilarious because that was another hilarious scene. Whenever they're like, we've turned a corner. We need justification.
Moral.
Yeah.
We need moral.
He's like, so what do you think? Yeah.
We decided. They turn around. Yep. So what do you think? Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you see this convenience store clerk got all handsy with my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I actually thought about that, like when the date when they changed to the motor speedway instead of the other thing. I was like, and then they actually addressed it. I was glad they addressed it. So,
and I like the way that they get them out of prison. Like the entire setup for that is really like really good.
Yeah,
Which in real life, it probably like I don't think it would have.
Okay, obviously.
There's no
It could happen, obviously, but
because I mean,
without
see that's the
anything
thing.
machine.
But see that's the thing. If this movie was based purely on the heist, there are plot holes. Like they kind of had to rely on this prison warden to be really dumb, right?
Yeah.
To not call it in right away or anything like that.
But I think that's what they're
Stuff like that.
trying to say is that Channing Tatum's character in the end knew all that.
How could he know that?
What?
Or knew all that, but like...
It's a warden's...
Did his research,
yeah, but still,
I
it's like
guess.
you still have to rely on someone else
Oh, yeah,
making a
definitely.
decision that you don't know what they're going to make.
Well, it's like
Well, and he's
you're a
real-
good
It's
judge.
supposed to be dumb luck.
And
If
he's...
you're a good judge, good judge of character, though, you can tell what someone's gonna do.
Well, and he's
Like,
relying...
this
on-
guy- this guy's
You're just overanalyzing.
Well, but he's
it's
also
just supposed to be lucky.
Yeah, he's also relying on the
Exactly.
security
That's
guard.
what-
No, that's my point. That's
Yeah,
that's
so
my
they
point.
didn't even know.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. They don't... If this movie was based... Like Ocean's 11, the heist is way more important to the movie than this one is. Because pointing out plot holes in the heist is not really the point of Logan Lucky. It's more like... It's kind of like a comedy almost. To a degree, it's almost like a comedy. It feels like a Coen Brothers movie, almost like something they would do. But,
Like, but after reading,
yeah, I saw you watch that today.
Yeah.
But
that movie's pretty good too.
But,
It's almost exactly like that, actually,
that's what I'm saying. It kind of feels like that kind of humor.
because they're dumb.
Yeah. But that's what I like. Like, yeah, there are definitely plot holes in the heist, but it's not important to the movie.
Well, like, just like they had to rely on the security guards being dumb.
Yeah, and Sebastian Stan's character, a Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
saying he wasn't there to see them in the tunnel. Like, how could they possibly know that?
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's not important because you're going along with it.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't. That probably wasn't part of their plan, though. Like that's one of the
Well, a
parts.
lot
the
of
problem.
stuff wasn't part of their plan.
mean,
That's what I'm saying.
that's
Like,
a
you
lot
can point
of-
out
yeah.
plot hole like that. Like,
No, but I mean that's a lot. Like even on the fridge, like he had written down the 10 rules.
yeah.
Like he had written down specifically.
okay,
like
well,
if something goes wrong.
but okay, you can admit there's plot holes though in the heist.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Okay.
problems. I did already. I was one that pointed out that it couldn't happen. Obviously.
But you thought about it. You're like, I don't know if they could get out of the prison or not.
Well, yeah.
I mean, even the prison riot scene, that would have... I feel like it wouldn't have...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or how paying that one guy got all of them to go along with it.
Yeah. Yeah, really. I did like that scene where, though, when he finally gets out and he gets picked up in a limo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're like pointing the two scenes you've pointed out. It's like just like, oh okay, yeah. I mean,
Very good.
like this.
I pointed out 3 scenes.
It was a good scene, though. I
I
guess.
pointed out 3 scenes.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
The
scene
daughter
I
and
like,
the wrench.
I think the scene that people are going to talk about, and like since none of us really watch it that much, we can't like relate to it a lot. But the Game of Thrones scene, where it's like all of a sudden in the middle of the movie they're like talking about Game of Thrones, like
oh, that's
because
hilarious.
that's what a lot of people. When I hear people talk about Game of Thrones, like what they complain about. And stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, now the show's ahead of the books and stuff like that, and the
Yeah,
books
that part
don't
was
come out.
hilarious.
Yeah, that was fun.
And so it's like to put that in the middle of the movie is like actually kind of funny. And I bet people that actually like Game of Thrones a lot would like that way more than we did.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, you don't even need to.
I don't think.
But they would understand it more.
No.
Well, I mean, we understand. Paul.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, but they would. Okay. Yeah. Obviously.
Well,
people
none
that
of
like
us are Game of
like it
Thrones
more.
fans, so I
Yeah,
as
exactly.
personally like
Game of Thrones fans could relate to that more.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
caring
guess.
about it.
yeah, Game of Thrones was good. Yeah. No, I never even seen Game of Thrones.
I've seen the first season twice.
How was it?
It's pretty good.
First season.
Why did you?
You've
why
seen
did
the
you,
first season twice.
It's because I watched the
so
first
good you haven't
season.
watched it again?
I watched the first season and then I stopped. And then like 2 years later, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start again. And I watched the first season and I stopped.
God, it was like really bad, so you didn't watch
No,
the
it's
second
good. It's
season?
just like really, it's like really deep. And I'm like, oh, I need some relaxing TV.
Is it like
Nice.
Breaking Bad, like tense?
Yeah, kind of. In terms of drama, it's like it's a TV drama. So.
Yes,
It's medieval fantasy. It's all the same.
it's true.
That's true. It's like Lord of the Rings.
It's basically Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
It's like Lord of the Rings.
That's not medieval.
Yeah, what?
Lord
like-
of the Rings isn't medieval.
Oh.
No.
It's
You
modern
said
day.
Harry Potter.
It's modern.
It's all
It's
fantasy.
modern
They're all
day.
the same.
It's not really medieval.
basically-
I'm talking
Are
about
there
like
dragons in Harry
wait,
Potter?
are there dragons? I guess it kind of is. But
Fantastic Beasts.
I'm talking like swords and
there's
castles
dragons.
and.
Like Merlin. Have you guys ever heard of that show?
Yeah.
I love
The show Merlin?
The wizard.
I love that show.
What?
The wizard Merlin.
That's pretty good.
The Transformers
It's
Merlin?
like King Arthur. yeah.
It's not comparing.
It's the same one.
Yeah, it's the same thing actually.
It's exactly. I actually haven't.
Have you seen
exactly
that
like
that old King Arthur movie, Excalibur?
I
Merlin?
haven't seen him. Okay, he's in everything.
Okay, yeah, but that's actually a good one. So
Well, I mean, they have knights in Transformers. So.
and dragons,
That's true.
robot dragons, but still.
3-headed rock.
And dinosaurs.
I like that part where that dragon shows up in Logan Lucky.
Oh, dude, me too. No.
and then the blue GT transforms.
True.
I saw you guys both like freak out when she pulls out in the GT.
It was a good scene.
It's a nice car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wylie
kinda
really
great.
started freaking out whenever the engine revved.
Oh, that's true. Although all Mustangs sound like that. It's not special.
And the stripes really.
Like, all you have
I
to
hate the
do-
stripes.
Oh, then well,
No,
just try
They don't
to.
if it's a GT, you kind of have to have stripes.
No, you don't have to have stripes.
Yeah.
The older one was better.
Her car?
Yeah.
The
I
Nova?
like when the guy
That one was really relatable because that's actually a War for the Planet 8's connection. Because that's why she's named Nova, because of the car, the Chevy Nova.
How does it make one?
The car she has, the Nova.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Oh
The
yeah,
War for the Planet 8,
Nova.
the girl's
Yeah.
named Nova.
Yeah, well,
That's
not
why
the
she's
reason- that's
named-
not the
But I
reason
believe-
she's
Yeah.
named Nova.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the Chevy
No,
Nova
the reason
sign.
she's named Nova is because the first movie.
In War for the Planet 8, that's why.
I know that's. I know
To be
that's-
fair, this is a better movie than War.
I would agree.
I'm not gonna think about that. It's close.
I
But
don't
okay.
think it's fair.
Yeah, it's kind of
Compare
unfair.
comedies.
It's like comparing Anchorman to
Yeah,
The
it's
Godfather. Godfather's way better.
Well, it's like comparing an actual good movie to a bad movie, so it's not really.
Yeah, that's. I agree with you, Blake.
That. Oh my gosh.
He's talking about War.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we got
What?
So do we have anything else? How about very quick? Let's talk about that Barry ending with the. Okay, first of all, that's FBI agent.
Yeah.
Why is her voice
Oh,
so?
her
annoying?
voice. She's
I
kinda like
don't.
Smoker.
Who plays her?
Weird.
Who plays her?
Is that Hillary Swank or is that like a Hillary Swank lookalike?
So
I think that's Hillary Swank, but she was not a good actor.
She has 2 Oscars, you know, right?
I don't care.
She's like one of the few-
in this
she's
movie.
like-
Her voice is sounds.
It's like her and Meryl Streep are the only people that have 2 Oscars as one.
In this movie, I don't think she was good.
Well, it's just the voice is really bad.
And the character and
I think he might have like
the entire FBI thing is
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Really
forced
yeah.
because they don't really need it. Like,
Well, it's there so they can. There's still tension at the end of the movie, I guess. No, but I
there's never
think
any tension though. At the end, there's more tension during the actual movie. Like whenever everything's
It's
going wrong,
unnecessary.
like-
no, but I think the whole movie. There's that Logan curse that people believe in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's why she's there at the very end when she's at the bar.
Yeah, I think they're just setting up the end.
Well, yeah, they're setting up that
Yeah.
they're actually gonna get caught. That's what I think. Because she's there and she's like acting like under
Setting it up for the
disguise or
second
whatever.
movie.
And yeah, no, but
That'd be
it's just like the Logan curse. Because remember, they're literally just talking about Logan curse. Joe Bang is and the sister,
Yeah.
and then they pan to her, and no one knows that she's the FBI director or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then Adam Driver's character, of course, is like, "Hey, you want a drink?" Whatever.
I don't think they got caught.
I think that's what they're setting up because they're literally just talking about the curse, and then they show her.
They have no proof though.
But if they can get, she's like betting like they could get she could get him to tell him or something like that.
It's like the end of Hell or High Water. They have no proof.
No, but like she's not acting as an FBI agent in that situation.
Yeah, she's
She's
actually a
undercover.
normal person.
Exactly. And Adam Driver's like stupid enough to believe it, and like he's like giving her a drink. I think that's what it's setting up. I mean,
Maybe.
you kind of think about it. What do you think? Why is she there then?
just so they can be like a witty ending.
I think
No, but they're literally just talking. I guarantee you that's what he was going for because they're literally just talking about the Logan curse.
she's obviously
and then they go back
attracted
to
to Adam Driver's character, and that's the reason why she was there.
Yeah. Actually, I could see the love interest.
I think the fake love interest, so he'll tell her where the like.
Yeah,
they
that's
sent the
what I
money.
think, too.
Yeah, it's definitely that's what the setup was. You don't have to like.
I mean, yeah,
go
you
with
could
the
make it a
ending.
trilogy with it.
Okay.
It'd be better than Obi-Wan trilogy.
Yeah, I agree.
No, the what?
An Obi-Wan trilogy.
Obi-Wan
That'd be
trilogy.
bad.
It should be a standalone, one
I really don't
standalone
want to see
movie.
that. Think about how much. Think about the time that would take from other Star Wars movies they could be making.
Like a Jabba movie.
True.
You want to go ahead and rate it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and rate it.
All right, let's do it.
Wylie, you go first.
No, I'll go first.
No, let Wylie go first.
No, not me.
No, it's Wylie.
Hang on.
Wylie, what's your rate?
So
What's your rate?
oh my gosh. Hang on. I'm giving it a 4.5.
Okay. Why?
I'm giving it a 4.5 because I originally gave it a 4, but after thinking about it, I moved it up to a 4.5 just because I don't know. I really liked the humor and I really liked the 4 scenes that I pointed out.
So the scene, and 2 of those were the guy getting in the car after he comes out of jail, and the girl giving the dad tools.
Yeah.
Those are like the 2 worst.
Well, I guess
scenes.
5 because the GT part was cool.
Made the movie for him.
Oh, and another really cool scene that I really liked was when he was talking about, come get yourself a fast V6 Mustang. And then she, steals his V8 one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about Adam Driver with the whole arm thing, too. That was like the best. That was
Army,
like the best
Army
arm
jokes were good.
Yeah, and they could have been bad, too.
Well, they just got been overused. That's what they could.
Yeah.
Okay, but
And he,
Why
just,
did they-
and he just looks so funny. Like, the arm is obviously bigger than the other arm, and
Yeah.
he's like kind of like, and just like the way he walks and his resting face, you know? It's
Yeah.
just like, it's so funny just to look at when he's like walking like that.
The best scene, my favorite scene is when the arm gets sucked into the.
yeah.
Okay.
That's the best one.
That's why he's so
That's
good.
like the
his-
highlight.
The reaction shots of the movie are so good. Like
It's all part of the plan.
after his arm gets sucked off, and then he just stands there, and everyone just gets quiet.
Oh, yeah.
And then Joe Bang's because it's like Joe Bang's fault or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'll just
what do I
because you don't
say?
know what he's gonna do. That's what I like.
That.
Yeah.
That part was hilarious.
No, he's like okay, I gotta get it now. And then
Yeah.
he's so good. That's why I want to watch. I can't wait to watch it again.
Yeah.
But they knew that was part of the plan, though, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it was.
It was because that's like the ending. That's part of the ending. Like whenever they're
Well,
going
yeah,
through,
the part
like,
of
what
well, they
happened.
just show him getting the arm out.
No, that's part of the plan, though. Like they showed that after everyone left, they opened up the thing. 'Cause
They were
were
showing
like,
that in the sequence
Yeah.
of them
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
I
was
know
just an
that.
act.
He was trying to
I
get
don't
it.
know.
It was just an act for them.
Or they just
Because
happened
Joe
to know
Bang's
where
not
it
gonna
went.
Yeah, but like,
How could they know he
Shane-
was gonna do that?
But what? How do we know where it is?
I think maybe they just showed him getting it because they promised to get it.
Oh, what do you guys think? What do you rate it?
I'd give it 4.5 too. I think honestly, I can't say right now, but I think it is better for me than Ocean's 11 because I remember kind of not being as enjoyable. It wasn't as enjoyable as an experience to watch Ocean's 11 as this one. But I like Ocean's 11 a lot. That's why I think this movie is really good.
Blake?
Give it a 4.
4.
It's too low.
No, it's not.
Why?
It's well, like I said, I did think it was boring in
Yeah.
some parts.
Yeah.
It's not boring. No,
Yeah,
it's,
I
was never boring.
I was slightly bored in some
it's
parts.
not. It's not boring at a single moment in the movie.
There was.
No.
There was.
Wait, what part?
Like with all the family stuff. That's part of the boring stuff. Not the family like as in the 2 brothers, but like the extended family where he's hanging out with the husband and his ex-wife. Like those scenes were
Where?
kinda
Where are they
bad.
hanging out?
At their house. They were just talking and stuff like that.
For 30 seconds, really?
No, it was like 2 minutes each time.
It was not 2 minutes.
That's another scene I want.
Alright, Richie, you can go.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4.5.
Why?
Well, I pretty much saw it as like a perfect movie in terms of enjoyment. My only the small thing is like after the heist actually happens, I think it kind of loses the charm that it has at the beginning. It kind of loses that initial charm that you have with the characters for some reason. I don't know.
I guess I can kind of see what you're talking
I
about.
don't know. Honestly, maybe just a 4.5 because I like Adam Driver so much. His character is so good.
Yeah.
He's so funny, just his face. Honestly, there could have been 0 jokes in this movie, and just the way he walks around would have been
Yeah.
funny enough for me with his arm. Oh.
True.
But okay. What's
Okay.
our rate?
Our
4.3?
official rate
It's a
for
4.38.
Logan Lucky is a 4.38 thanks to Blake's 4-star review.
You're welcome.
It's not boring. I don't care if you give it a 4, but to say it's boring is.
I just said slightly boring in some parts. For
It's-
most
you realize how negative the term boring is, right?
It's never boring.
If someone hears the word boring in a movie, they're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna watch it. There's boring parts in it." You could say that about The Godfather. You'd be like, oh, it's 3 hours long. There's some long family parts that people won't like.
But the family
But you
parts
can't-
are actually good, though.
But you could say they're boring. Some people say boring.
What? They're not
You
boring,
could say 2001's boring parts.
Well, 2001 is good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, shut up. No.
Well, okay. Talking about boring.
Say a
parts.
taxi driver's boring. Oh, he's just driving a taxi.
Okay, well, that's actually good, though.
Oh, he's just driving a taxi though. I didn't like those parts. It's boring. That's your analysis.
I didn't say that about Taxi Driver.
No, I
thought
mean,
those parts were great.
that's how you're analyzing Logan Lucky. They're just like,
Yeah,
oh, I
because
didn't like
it's
those
not as good
parts.
as those.
I agree. Taxi Driver was kind of boring.
All right, so what's next?
Okay. Well, talking about boring movies and bad movies, Richie, do you want to
Oh yeah.
go ahead? So,
Review of Dragon Ball Evolution.
which is what you had to watch because
Yeah.
you lost the movie bet.
Yeah. So the basic premise of the movie is kind of like
No spoilers.
No, you can spoil
Not
it.
kidding.
it doesn't matter.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so they take I guess I don't really know the Dragon Ball Z plot, to be fair, but the basic premise is that there's these Dragon Balls, and it starts out in this like Karate Kid way where there's Goku and Gohan,
Yeah.
his grandfather, or apparently, and it's like this horrible.
Like, Gohan's his grandfather?
Well, that's how they show it at the beginning.
Gohan's
He's not
his son.
actually.
Gohan's his son.
Gohan's his son.
Goku's son,
And
yeah.
Don't know who trains Goku.
Gramps son. Or whatever it is.
I don't know.
Well, that's the name they use.
They use Gohan?
I think so.
Hey, go check the battery.
That's weird.
But yeah, but
But
so it starts out this horrible like high school Karate Kid
Oh,
way.
gosh.
It's like, oh, I'm training you how to use your
wait,
key or your superpower or whatever. And so he goes to high school. He like fights some bullies, meets this girl. There's this horrible romance, and then it turns into this adventure film where they just hunt down Dragon Balls. And meanwhile, there's like Piccolo is just some generic like Green Lantern type villain who's just like going for the
Wait,
Dragon
Piccolo's the
Balls.
villain?
Yeah, yeah, he's the
He's the main villain.
He's the main villain, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
And he has like this sidekick who has the dumbest costume in the world. This girl. And then like, who are the two main the main characters are do you remember Jimmy from Shameless?
Jimmy. Yes.
And he like dates Fiona first.
Yeah, yeah.
They're both in the movie.
Goku?
They're the two main characters.
Wait, he's Goku?
Goku is Jimmy.
Oh, the
Wait,
guy-
and Emmy Rossum was in there?
Yeah, Emma Rossum. She's in it.
What?
She looks so weird though. She has like bangs and like she's supposed to be like really young.
Huh.
Like yeah.
I might have to watch it, actually. Oh my gosh, that's weird.
Wait, so Goku's like a high school kid or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a high school kid and I don't know.
And Jimmy plays him?
Yeah, Jimmy plays him.
Oh, that's
And he's like awkward too.
The video's
Like it,
real bad for this. I'm trying to find
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. It's so different from Dragon Ball.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my,
What
it's
was
just
the
so
worst part?
bad. The
Wait,
worst.
so Goku is a...
Oh, the worst scene. Okay, there's this horrible character. Like they're on their adventure. They pick up some master. What's his name? I don't remember his name. But they fall in some sand trap, and there's a new character that comes in,
What?
and he's like, he's the worst actor I've ever seen in my life. He's like, he like looks in the pit. He's like, whoa, is that a Kawasaki 3000? It's the worst.
Oh my god.
like product placement?
He's like, I know it's not product. It's not a real product. It's like some weird thing from the movie. He's like, whoa, is that? He's the. It's so. I wish I. If
Wait, is it an old
we
guy
should
with
find
glasses?
that line.
The
What?
old guy with glasses?
No.
Oh,
The old guy dies at the beginning.
okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. That sounds terrible.
Ending is really bad too. It's just like a. I mean.
Wait, so is Goku always Goku and he always has these powers, or does he like something?
No. Okay, so the very end, Piccolo like reveals to him that he's Okaru, something like that, and he like turns into this monster, he just turns into some weird alien monster, and they reveal that he's actually an alien.
Oh, what?
And then the ending is like he defeats Piccolo, and he realizes that he can be both at once. He harnesses it or whatever.
That's weird.
Do you
So,
see him go Super Saiyan?
He doesn't go Super Saiyan. He wins with a Kamehameha. He
And he doesn't go Super Saiyan?
No.
Oh, that was part of the sequel.
Yeah, they do set up a sequel.
Is there a sequel?
There's an after credit scene of Piccolo being a nurse to health and not dying.
I always got from Dragon Ball. I don't remember because I was kind of young, but like I always remembered like Piccolo being the kind of bad, kind of good guy because he was never like strong enough to be the actual bad
Well,
guy.
he was also just really weak. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's strong once he gets to Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so are they searching for the
Everyone's
Dragon Balls in this movie?
Yeah.
They find all 7
Yeah.
or whatever in this
All
one
7.
movie.
Yeah.
How long is this movie? An hour and a half?
It's like an hour and 15 minutes.
15
All 7? You realize it took like 5 seasons.
Well, some of the characters start with them. So there's like 3 or like, but they just find like a few on the way and they're like collecting them or whatever.
Huh.
No, I don't know.
But basically, it's like if you took the worst parts of Karate Kid
Yeah.
and combine it with the worst parts of like a Green Lantern or like
Green Lantern. Oh, that's not a bad.
They use a lot of bad CG.
Is there a lot of CG?
yeah. There's a
Bad,
lot,
like,
horrible,
bad.
terrible. Yeah,
But there's a lot of CG.
yeah.
For what? Like Piccolo or what?
I mean,
For the comic coming off.
yeah,
Well,
for
I
for
thought-
that stuff,
I thought
for his
that'd be-
powers.
Did they
That's
fly?
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Do they fly?
Yeah, they fly sometimes.
Do they fight like in the?
Barely.
Yeah.
They don't. There's barely
They,
any
they don't
fighting
run
like
into each
that.
other.
That's the whole thing with the Dragon Ball.
Oh, jeez. So, what's your rate?
Wait, what's the lowest one?
Half stars.
You can
though.
give it
half.
0.
Like, give it half star.
Can't you? Can't. I don't think you can give it.
No, I give it 1.
a 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
For what?
All right.
For entertainment.
It's like so funny.
I don't-
It's not that bad.
Yeah, I don't think it's a 0. I don't think it's the worst movie in the world.
Yeah.
What is the worst movie?
The Circle.
I haven't seen that.
Gattaca.
Or some really really low budget Bollywood movie.
Okay, racist. Calm down.
What? No.
Why'd you have to say Bollywood?
Even if it's a bad movie, it probably has some classic songs. So.
Sure. Some hit beats.
Some fire beats.
Some great dance moves. But all right.
But there's a positive to this movie because Shameless probably wouldn't have happened if it
That's
wouldn't
true.
have given these
That's
actors.
That's true. Shame. Have you seen the new season?
No,
It's good.
I haven't seen
It's
it.
not that good.
It's good. You haven't.
I've seen it.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
haven't.
I've seen the first season of Shameless.
And you didn't.
I stopped because it's kind of boring.
Oh my gosh.
Shameless
You just seen that.
is Shameless is the
pretty
same
good.
thing over and over again.
No,
No,
it's
it's not.
pretty
It's
good.
not.
There's a problem in the family, and
You
my
get a- you get a-
dad's drunk again. And,
Not really.
and someone's getting a divorce with that guy, and he's cheating on someone.
You get to watch the characters like season to season to season to season grow.
Well, they
up.
do the same
That's
exact
every
stuff.
TV show.
But this was better.
Yeah, that's every literally every bad
Every
TV.
drama.
Well,
You can say about every comedy too. You can say about every show.
what can you do? Yeah, I guess you can.
So then, why is Shameless good? Except for the fact
It
that
is
it's like
really
every
good.
other.
No,
so it's
just
good
because
because it's like every other TV show.
It's the best character development in any TV show I've
oh
ever
my
seen.
gosh, that's obviously not true.
That's true.
Have you only seen one TV show then?
No. I'll list all the TV shows I've seen.
The best character development in any TV show.
I think so, yeah. Definitely top 3.
Wait, character development.
Like, you know the characters. It's better than The Office.
That's not better than The Office.
It is better than The
No,
Office.
it's not.
In character development.
Are you kidding me?
No.
It's better than Parks and Rec in character development.
Though you're naming comedies. That doesn't even make sense.
It's better than...
Why would there be character
Like
development?
Shameless is more relatable to a comedy than a drama. Because there's no
No,
real
it's not.
drama in Shameless.
It's
Yes, there is. The whole show is drama.
Yeah, but it's within the
No.
family drama. It's not like Game of Thrones where it's some like drama that's
No, it's
more
not
of a
all with-
drama
it's
than
not
a
all
comedy.
within
It's
the-
more of a
It's all-
drama.
It's not even a comedy at all.
There's
I'm not
funny
saying it's a
parts,
comedy.
but...
I'm saying it's drama within like they're creating their own drama in this because of character stuff.
It's a
All
drama.
right, that's another podcast then.
Okay.
It's a drama.
All right, well, thank you guys for listening. Now you know not. Or 2, watch Dragon Ball
It's a
Evolution.
good watch.
Yeah, if you want a good laugh. Thanks for listening and watching. If you want to follow us on our social media, it's Dumb People vs. Movies or Dumb PPL on Twitter and Dumb People vs. Movies on Letterboxd. We made a Letterboxd account, which is pretty cool. So follow us on that. If you want to send us emails or whatever, get in contact with us. It is at dumbpeopleversusmovies@gmail.com. And thank you very much and have a good...
What was I supposed to say?
That's the way.
And that's the way. Heck